What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some everything. Welcome to Forza Horizon 1, Forza Horizon 2, Forza Horizon 3, and Forza Horizon 4. And I'm going to be doing a build, mostly a drift build, let's say, on the R34 Skyline GTR. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it with every single game just to see what the sounds are like, what the cars look like, and stuff like that. Obviously, over the years, you'll see the difference between the games, but I don't know why I got this idea. I just randomly wanted to do it. I also have no idea why I started doing it in Forza Horizon 3, like this intro. I'm just like here in Forza Horizon 3. I literally have to shut down the game right now. I'm gonna try to do it in order as well, just so I know and I can see, you know, the progression myself. And yeah, now I have to shut down this game and turn on my Xbox to try and play some Forza Horizon 1. And obviously I'll do a build on that. So hopefully I'll... Well done. Anyway, I'm gonna commentate through the whole process of it and, you know, give you guys my opinion and stuff like that. And also, let me know down below if you guys enjoyed today's video. Obviously, show your support in the video. Like it, dislike it, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is that you guys want to do. But yeah, I really do hope that you enjoyed today's video. Alright, let's swap over to Horizon 1. Alright everyone, we're here on Forza Horizon 1. Damn. It's been a long time since I played this game. It is still on my Xbox. This is obviously the Xbox 360 version of the game, but you could have gotten it for the Xbox One as well after like a few years. So I think a few years ago I ended up making a Let's Play on the channel with this game. So yeah, I still have an R34. It was actually upgraded slightly, so I ended up getting rid of all the mods and everything of it. So this is completely stock. And this is what it sounds like. It's so cool. The game still looks good. Like, really good. I don't mean like it just looks kind of alright. It looks really good. Obviously, the frame rate is very choppy and it's very low, and you'll notice it in the video compared to, obviously, the newer games, because I can't have 60 FPS on this game. There's no chance. And, yeah. It's overall, though. And there's a lot of anti-aliasing. You'll see it on the wires and stuff like that, when I'm driving around. I see it a lot more on my monitor than you guys will see it in the video, but this is pretty much what we're working with here. This is mad. It's kind of annoying. One sec. I need to move my microphone because I am playing on the other screen, so I have to like sort of keep my head like sort of twisted to the right when I'm doing this, so it might sound weird in the microphone if I'm sort of talking to the side of it instead of right in front of it. I have tried to pull the microphone closer to my mouth though. But this is pretty much it. This is what we're working with here. The R34. Oh my god, that front end. I absolutely demolished it. I didn't realize that the damage was on in this game. Is there a way to turn it off? There has to be, right? Options, difficulty. Cosmetic damage. Let's turn that off. Oh, back to level. Look how beautiful it is now. Again. Alright, I think it's time we start upgrading this thing. Is there anywhere on the map that I can go to actually slide this thing about? There has to be, right? There has to be some sort of roads that I can drift this thing about. Maybe here somewhere? Right, now let's start doing stuff to this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much upgrade all of these cars as similarly to each other as possible. So I'm not gonna be doing like anything, you know, crazy. But I will be giving them a lot more power. I'm gonna probably go with the full Nismo kit all the way around. Top secret kit is also quite nice as well. Again, I can get rid of the wing in that. Or do I want to put... Oh my god, the Forza wing actually doesn't look that bad in this game. Weirdly enough. I'll put the top secret wing on it, just to make it look more aftermarket, more interesting. Nismo kit though, for the bottom part of this, so... I wish you could put Nismo like wings on it as well, like the front wings. They're a little bit more pointy. At the corners, they just look better as well. Tire compound, we're gonna go with... I'm gonna go with sports tires, because again, like I'm gonna make this thing faster, but I'm gonna make this thing drift, but I'm not gonna make it like miles faster. We're on 245s. We'll do 255s in the rear, and we'll leave 245s in the front. As for the rims, I mean, come on, they just have to go on. I just wish there was like a little Nismo logo though on the wheels themselves. I can actually change size as well, which I didn't actually do. So we'll change these to 19s. I don't want to go too big when it comes to wheel size. So keep them like that. I go back. Engine. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade the engine fully. So full race spec engine. Engine upgrades here. So everything that I'm able to do here, I'm going to do. I'm not going to obviously, like I said, do any sort of single turbo swaps. I'm not going to go ahead and do any sort of engine swaps either. But whatever I'm able to do here, I'm just going to upgrade all of these parts. That's pretty much what's happening. That is a lot of horsepower. What? 982. We're at 1,000 horsepower with this thing. I'm pretty sure in the future games this thing went down. So 1,557 kilos, 1,002 horsepower. What? Performance and handling, I'll give it race brakes. It's already got race brakes for some reason. Rally springs and dampers, we got race springs and dampers. I'm not sure if this game is like Forza Horizon 2 or 3, where you put rally suspension and you have a little bit more steering angle than your standard, you know, race springs or whatever. But I'm gonna just go race springs just in case, because I have no idea. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing into pretty much a drifter. So we'll see how that works. As for weight reduction, we're gonna do that, and the drivetrain. Then yeah. So like I said, the only thing that I'm gonna do, the only swap that I'm going to do. I actually do want the rally transmission on this thing. Oh no, I don't have it, do I? Okay, well it doesn't matter. I'm putting race spec stuff on it. And then the differential. Actually, I shouldn't really do anything there, should I? Oh, I can't even drivetrain swap this thing. Okay, so I guess we're pretty much stuck with this. So differential. I'm gonna do this, and then if I go to setup manager, can I not tune this at all? Conversion is literally just the engine swap, so I'm not gonna do anything there. If I go into my tune of this thing, am I able to tune stuff? Or is that just a Forza Horizon 2 thing? There has to be like a tuning thing, right? My upgrade setups. No, there's nothing there. As for the paint on this thing, do I want to change it or do I want to just leave it blue? It looks really good blue. Okay, well I'm leaving that the way it is. The only thing I will change is the wheels, and I'm going to paint those gray, and that's it. Okay. And I guess it's got to stay like this. Is there actually no tune that I can actually put on this car? Mad. I'm going to go all the way out and see. Maybe I can when I'm outside. For sure, we'll see. It's got 1,000 horsepower though, so I feel like this should be very, very easy to slide, especially with the street tires that we have on it. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Okay, it's really, really quick. I'm just all-wheel drifting right now. Okay. It's so sketchy. Okay. Jesus. I have a little bit of input lag as well in my controller, like to the actual console, so it's a little weird to drive, but I am just all-wheel drifting right now. I realized that there was no drivetrain swap available in this game. Damn, the handling physics in this game are actually so sick. What the hell? And also, this is what it sounds like now. A little different. On the inside, it pretty much sounds the same as the outside. They haven't really done much with the sound in here. A turbo, I guess, the little flutter from the blow-off valve and stuff, a little bit more prominent. I'm a little sketched out trying to go fast. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm a little sketched out trying to go fast with my street tires. I expected this thing to be quick, and it is. But I wanted to drift it, I didn't want... Jesus. This thing pulls so hard. It's really, really good. Alright, let's move on to Forza Horizon 2 and see what that's like. Tuning the R34 GTR. Alright, now that we're in Forza Horizon 2, you can see a little bit of... Actually, you can see a lot of difference between the Xbox 360 game and the Xbox One game, which, of course, this is. So, there's a lot more detail in the car. I can see a much bigger, like, separation in, like, the headlights, for example, or the taillights as well. You can see, you know, my brake lights are actual rings instead of it being, you know, literally looking like it's just one blob of red. You can see all the creases, the lighting is a lot better in this game, you know, everything is just nicer in this game. You know, obviously it's a newer game, you know, compared to Forza Horizon 1, but also the, you know, it's on a different console. There's a lot more that was able to be done with that console, so this is what this is. The sound is different. It's a lot more high-pitched, a lot more raspy than the one in Forza Horizon 1. But still sounds really, really good. It sounds great, actually. And I'm pretty sure this is when they properly changed the sound, or they introduced a different sound when you went into the interior of the car. So let's check that out as well. Yeah, it just sounds different. It sounds like you are literally inside. And the turbos are so loud in this game. I remember that. Turbos are very, very, very loud in this game. The turbo spooling and the blow-off valves are super, super loud, especially on aftermarket parts. So we'll see what that's like once we modify this thing and build it up. But it sounds so good. And the game looks, again, very, very good. Obviously, with time and progression, you know, all these games are going to look nicer and nicer. I think what I'm going to do... Oh yeah, look, even my headlights are on now, so... Again, you can see separation in the headlights, whereas before it was just like one white light that was coming out of my headlights. And then same with the backlights as well. You actually can see the proper rings. But yeah, obviously since in Forza Horizon 1 I wasn't able to do like a proper drift build, I'm still going to do the same sort of thing in this. And obviously do a very similar build. So pretty much upgrade everything when it comes to the engine side of things and everything else. I'm going to put race spec everything on it. But I'm going to keep it the same when it comes to, you know, drivetrain. Sounds really good in the tunnel. I'm going to keep it the same when it comes to the drivetrain part of it. So I'm going to keep it all-wheel drive. I'm going to put street tires on it. And pretty much the same sort of wheels. And we'll see what sort of modifications there are for this thing. But I can also fast travel to the festival and do a lot more here. So I'm going to go to Castelletto really quick here. And I'll start upgrading. So cue the speedrun, dream speedrun music. Let's go. Right, we're gonna finish off the horsepower part of this thing with 748 horsepower. I told you guys, I told you that in this game or in future games, the R34 is not as powerful. It was 1,000 horsepower in Forza Horizon 1, and in this game it's just less powerful. Weird. Alright, let's finish off the rest of the things here. Alright, and our car is pretty much done. If we go into the thing, we can see we can have an engine swap, but we can also have a drivetrain swap in this game now as well. So this is what we're working with. It's already on street tires, so I just left that the way it is. Obviously, everything else I ended up upgrading. And then, obviously, now we have a button that I can go into tune, which is weird, which I didn't have one before. The only thing that I had when I was in here was the setup manager, and you'd click it, and you'd either, like, load an upgrade or, you know, reset my upgrades. So now we have the option of changing some stuff here and making this thing drive pretty much the way we want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it. I'm going to adjust camber and tow, and we'll see what it's like to drive. And actually my differential as well, I'm going to make it so it's a little bit more rear biased than the one that we had in Forza Horizon 1 as well. And this, everyone, is the finished product. So not, like, it looks much better, of course, like I said, with the... I like the bronze wheels as well. Like, I wish I could have painted... I should have probably tried to paint the... Okay. Should have probably tried to paint those wheels bronze as well in Forza Horizon 1. I'm sorry that it's nighttime. I didn't actually expect it to be nighttime. I think we could probably change that anyway. I still left it all-wheel drive, so I only changed the power. Oh god. Or the torque distribution, not the power distribution. I changed the torque distribution slightly so it's more rear bias, but that's it. I didn't make it fully rear-wheel drive though. I still want it to be very similar to the one that we drove in Forza Horizon 1, so we can fully compare these. But you know, if we have the ability to start tuning and stuff like that, I might as well, you know, add it on. Like in Forza Horizon 4, we're gonna have the ability to put drift suspension on this, so it's gonna be different to drive. It's gonna be nicer to drive as well. And it seems to slide so easy, especially on this like cobble road here, where there's less grip. It is so nice to drive. I'm gonna go over here and set this into daytime as well, so you guys can see the car a little bit better, but you can see the way it drives. Still on street tires. Obviously less horsepower than the one that we had in Forza Horizon 1. And it actually is noticeable. I feel like first gear is a little bit, or second gear, sorry, is a little bit more grippy here. Like I feel like it doesn't... It doesn't lose as much grip as it did in Forza Horizon 1. The setup is nice as well. It's easy to drive. It's nice. I like it. Again, it's still, I have that little bit of a delay. I was talking about before whenever I made one of my previous videos. There's a little bit of input lag when it comes to this game, especially. I don't know why. Like it's so slow in the menus as well, and it's just weird. Like, what is my first spin up? Yeah, let me swap over to this, and it'll put me into daytime. That's the one thing I actually really like about this game. That you just do this, and it automatically puts you in daytime and clear weather when you're doing any of the bucket lists. So I can just reset my time whenever I feel like it, and then all I have to do is just quit. Obviously, when I'm online, that doesn't work. But when I'm in, you know, single player mode or whatever, I am able to do that really, really easily. So I just do that and then hop back into my car. And now it's daytime and in the morning. There we go. This is the finished product. This is the R34 that we have here. Yes! It's so nice. It's so nice to drive. What's it like from the inside? It's so loud! Those turbos are so loud. Can't even hear anything else. It's literally just the turbos whistling. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, I love it. I love the sounds in this game. They're so good. Right, anyway, enough messing around on this game. I think it's time we move over to the PC now and have a look at Forza Horizon 3 and 4. Obviously Forza Horizon 3 being next. And let's see what we can do there. And let's see what the cars look like and the game looks like and obviously the sounds and everything. So let's move on over there and buy myself a Skyline. Now we've swapped over to the PC and glorious 60 FPS. Oh, it's so nice. And you can see the massive jump between Forza Horizon 2 and Forza Horizon 3. Especially the PC version of Forza Horizon 3. So, of course, this game came out on console as well, on Xbox One. And I did have it on Xbox One. But since they released it on the PC as well, all I had to do is just literally just download this game, pretty much. And I had it on the PC as well. So, this is what it looks like. Again, graphics quality just absolutely shot up, I think, from the previous game, especially, you know, changing from console to PC. But on the PC, this thing is beautiful. It is beautiful. The game looks so good. It looks very, very good, even by today's standards as well. And yeah, obviously, this is what the R34 sounds like in this game. And what it looks like. Again, the rain is better. The just the physics themselves are just nicer. Being on a PC as well, I have like instant response, you know, with everything I'm doing, which is really, really nice. Again, a lot more detail when it comes to the car itself, and then obviously the interior. Really, really nice. Again, it's a little raspy, a little loud. I feel like the standard R34 doesn't really sound like this. I feel like it's a little bit more, you know, I guess bassier and like more burbly than this. But yeah, more like what the interior is like. Sounds, the interior I think is just the closest so far that we've had. It's really, really good. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm excited to actually try this. Look how much detail there is actually in the wheels and everything. It was just moving. It's really, really nice. I like Forza Horizon 3. I've always loved Forza Horizon 3. Very, very good. Right, let's jump over, I guess, back to a festival. And again, cue the dream speedrunning music. And let's get started. Oh, it's floating off the ground. Brilliant. And let's get started with all the updates, or all the upgrades, and obviously a bit of a tune as well in the end. So I'll see you guys when I'm done. And we are finished. That was very, very quick. I love the way they introduced the system where you have a basket and then at the very end you'll pretty much buy the part out, instead of having the old system, which as you saw took so much longer than before. Again, we have the same sort of engine swap as before, and then we also have a drivetrain swap. So we finished off with 748 horsepower, 565 pound-feet of torque, with 4 pound of torque, and 2,700 kilos. Again, all-wheel drive, same as on Forza Horizon 2, but of course, it's a little shinier this time around. And now I'm going to hop into the tune, do literally the exact same tune that I had on Forza Horizon 2, and then just start to drive this thing. Right, let's see what it's like. It is significantly faster than what it was before. Engine sounds a lot more loud and race carry, I guess. What is it like to drive though? I need to get off this gravel path here. Again, it's quick. I made it slightly rear biased as well, so it's just a little rear wheel drive. It's not like a full drivetrain swap. And let's go and see what this is like to slide around with. It's very nippy when it comes to changing direction. Obviously can't beat the power of the car in Forza Horizon 1, but it's just how fast this thing changes direction. Am I on sim steering? I am. That's probably why it changes direction very, very quickly. And obviously now we have the introduction of drift zones as well in this game, which is very, very cool. Again, it feels underpowered. Street tires still on this car, just like the rest of them. On Forza Horizon 2, we were automatically on street tires. This next step up, the next upgrade was on sports tires. But in this game, we were on stock tires, and then the stock tires were just, you know, normal road tires, and then we have street tires afterwards or whatever. And then sports tires, just like in Forza Horizon 1. So that was a little weird. Again, all-wheel drifting this thing feels pretty straightforward. Feels very easy. Feels a little underpowered, like I said. I just feel like this thing fully rear-wheel drive would be a beast to drive, but obviously I'm not going to change that since I haven't done that with the rest of the cars. But it feels good. Again, can't beat that 1,000 horsepower from the very first installment of the game, but it's good. It sounds nice. Again, it sounds like a race car now instead of anything else. A lot more pops and bangs from the exhaust and stuff as well. What's it like on the inside? Okay, turbos aren't as loud and overpowering as in Forza Horizon 2. It actually sounds so good inside. So good. They've done a really good job with the interior sound of this car. It is brilliant. But yeah, it still picks up and goes. Again, no drift suspension available for this thing. In Forza Horizon 4, I will put the drift suspension on the car because we have it available. but this is very, very nice to drive. I really like it. Alright, well, let's move on now to the final game, which is Forza Horizon 4. And now we're on Forza Horizon 4. It's really, really nice. The lighting has improved dramatically since the previous game, since Forza Horizon 3. I feel like the quality of everything just looks a lot better. There's a lot more detail in everything. The wall, the car, the sky, the sea. Just everything here. Even the road itself, you can see little spots of rain or little puddles and stuff like that where they still remain because of where it was raining or where it's like, you know, picking up rain. The car itself, again, has a stupid amount of detail, and the lighting just makes it look so much better. The car actually doesn't sound bad, which is weird to say, because the cars in this game are known for not sounding the best. The car sounds good. It doesn't sound very close to the actual GTR itself, but it sounds good. Like, it's a decent sounding car. You can see a little, or you can hear, let's see, but you can hear little blow-off valves and stuff like that. You can see the exhaust shaking as well a little bit when you're accelerating and stuff like that. You can see it vibrate. Again, little bits of detail like that are really, really nice. On the inside again, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. Obviously, they could have done a lot better with the sound, but again, not every single car in this game sounds bad. And the R34 is a car that actually sounds kind of decent. I can't lie. But yeah, you can see how much better this game looks compared to the rest of the games. And I cannot wait for Forza Horizon 5 because that's going to look even more amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the stock version of this thing. Let's upgrade it and see what this thing is like afterwards. And we're pretty much done. That is how this car looks. Again, there's so much better lighting and stuff like that. You can see the wheels are actually gold now instead of just being yellow like in Forza Horizon 3, sorry. And it just looks nicer. So now we can see we can still have the same sort of engine swaps, and we have drivetrain swaps as well. But we finished off the build with 796 horsepower, 817 newton meters of torque, and weighs 1,232 kilos. Again, now it has drift suspension, so that's a little bit of a plus as well. Plus, track width is adjustable as well, which is really, really nice, because it makes it look a lot nicer, you know, the stance of it. And yeah, let's buy this. I'm gonna adjust the tune to be very similar to what the cars were like before, and I'll drive it afterwards. Now, the car itself looks better, first of all. It looks much better. But the sound is good too. The turbos, the blow-off valve. Oh, they sound so good. Especially in the city, you can hear it, like, the sound, like, reverberating between the walls and stuff. It's really, really nice. Power-wise, it seems fine. It doesn't seem overpowered or underpowered or anything like that. It seems quite good to drive. Again, it's got drift suspension right now, so when I'm steering, I need to get the back out. I need to get it to oversteer to get this thing to do well. Alright, let me try around this corner. Second gear, again, it's pretty much built the same way, so most of the power going to the rear wheels, but it's still all-wheel drifting. I didn't make it fully rear-wheel drive. I feel like it wants to lose traction a little bit more. There's no street tire in this game. The stock tire on this car is street tire, because the next step up is sports tires, so I didn't upgrade to sports tires. This seems like it wants to lose traction a lot more than the one in Forza Horizon 3. Let's just put it that way. It's really easy to drive with this drift suspension though. Like, I have so much steering angle available for me to just play around with. It's easy. It's very, very easy. I'm going over to these rings here. I want to try to slide around them fully. Right. Let's see what it's like. Oh, it's so easy to drive. I can like adjust my angle. Full all-wheel drift here. I'm actually even steering into the actual ring itself to get myself to have a little bit more angle. Handbrake as well helping me out. It's so easy to drive like this. That's crazy. That is crazy. The smoke is so much nicer as well in this game. It's a really good game. I honestly cannot wait for the next installment. Well, I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was fairly long, and I know it's gonna be a pain to edit, but I don't mind. It's for the sake of a good video, I hope. So if you guys do enjoy it, please help me out. Click that like button, comment down below whatever else you guys want to see on the channel, and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see some more interesting stuff like this. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys again very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.